Good morning. It's Vijay here. Today is Wednesday, 30th of July 2025. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary. The way things are going out about in the international arena, it looks like deals will be done before Friday. Friday is August 1st, that is the deadline. And it looks like India will also get a deal. Now, whether deal is going to be good or bad, only time will tell, because Trump has given a good deal to, say, for instance, EU, where he's talking of 15% tariffs. Now he's talking of tariffs for India between 20 and 25. Now, 20 is high in my opinion. 25 will be really bad for quite a few industries or companies. So we do not know exactly whether it will be 20 or 25, but even if it is 20, it is not that good. So some of the companies will get affected. Overall, I think markets may come down if it's a 25 for the short term, but they may recover because there is liquidity in the market. But for the very short term, for the next 2, 3 days, till by Friday, I think Trump's actions on India's trade deal will dictate Indian markets. As of now, we know that there will be a deal. Yesterday, Trump has said it will be 20 to 25%. So we have to brace for the reaction from what happens to the markets. So yesterday, the markets behaved, like typically what they were behaving for quite some time. Opens good, and then the first 1 hour they come down, and then they keep falling. Actually, yesterday it opened lower, tried to go up, and then it fell down, but the first hour low held, and it continued to go up through the day. Yesterday, incidentally, is the big original big bull Harshad Mehta's birthday. So it's a birthday gift to the Bulls gave a birthday gift to Harshad Mehta, I would say, suspect. So finally, the Nifty, Bank Nifty, everything closed above, close to the highs of the day. Yesterday was also very interesting because one saw that, all the indices closed in the green. This is very, very rare. So if you look at statistically, market snapped a 3 day closing streak, and second half it was buying was there. Bank Nifty gained. Reliance was the leader. It led markets higher. It was among the top Nifty gainers. The other gainers were Tata Chem, which we hold a stake. It was the top mid-cap gainer, surged 7%. Tata Chem has been a laggard for a long time. I think now its time has come, but it has to cross the resistance of about 1000 to 1010, and then only it will go to a new zone. We don't know that. Varun Beverages came up with good results. Amber closed better than estimates, so the stock was up 5%. Bosch went up and surged 5% record high as the stocks seen sales of buying ahead of results. Torrent Farm also moved 4% higher. There are a lot of companies which moved 5, 6, 10%. Yesterday was generally a good day. Any bull who had bought in the morning markets were nervous, so very few people would have held on. But anybody who held to the ground could make money. It was witnessed in our group, for instance. We held on to a nerve, and we continue to buy on decline. Yesterday we did that, and we were rewarded by the market. FIs continue to sell, but slightly lower than day for yesterday. 4,600. DI is overpowered in terms of buying by buying 6,100. Now Dow Jones came down significantly, about 0.5%. S&P and Nasdaq were not strong either. But the European markets, FTSE was good. FTSE hit high, not seen for many months. DAX also is trading in the all-time high band. CAC was flat. Because Trump said that he'll put sanctions on Russia. Actually, I believe that sanctions on Russia will hurt India more rather than the tariffs of US tariffs. So I'm more concerned about what sanctions Trump will put on Russia. I still believe that he will not be able to put sanctions, or he will not want to put sanctions, because once you put sanctions, then he loses control. And Trump always wants to be under control. He's a big bully, so he will threaten, but I doubt very much. But if he does that, then I think we'd be a little bit worried about what will happen to India's major company like a Reliance, for instance. So yesterday Brent went up because of that. It crossed 70, 72. And as I said, between 65 and 75 is the zone for Brent. So it's somewhere in the mid part of the zone. Gold flat, silver slightly strong, and everything else was flat in the commodity market. Good news yesterday, IMF raises India's growth of forecast amid brighter global outlook. So that is something we have to really go with as positive. So as far as I was telling you about India's US trade talks, we have to risk about a 20 to 25% as the deadline loom. So what are the stocks to watch? Fantastic results from L&T. I had predicted this in the morning. So we took some position. We hold L&T in one of the portfolios. So did well, very well. L&T will probably be the star of the next bull run. This is my thinking. Reliance and L&T should be the stars of the next bull run. Asian Paints did well. Piramal also came up with good results. Bank of India was fantastic results, I would say. NTPC was mixed. Star Health was weak results. And then New India Assurance, they came up with good results. JSW Steel also, HAL, BL, because PM Modi said that there is private sector is making major strides in defense space, which means these guys also will get orders. Muthoot Microfinance began its operation in Assam, so that also may be positive. But what I'm noticing is that by and large, mid caps are coming up with very good results, 20% plus in terms of profits. So that should augur well for the broader market going forward. Today is the US Fed decision, which will come after we close. That's midnight. So we'll have some effect on tomorrow. Today is also the monthly settlement. The monthly settlement finished yesterday for Sensex. Tomorrow is the monthly settlement for Nifty. So tomorrow volatility will be peak. Today there may be a lot of caution because yesterday also with all that rally, the volumes were just about 93 lakh crores, which was not 93,000 crores, which was not really didn't even cross the normal 1 lakh crores. So today we have Tata Steel and Power Grid which are coming with results. I think Tata Steel will come with reasonably good results. Power Grid also should do that. Then other results which one can look for, especially in IT, is KPIT Tech, First Source. These are the two companies which I will be looking forward to. We don't have stake in that. ITD Cementation should also come with good results. Indraprastha Gas is a tricky thing. CESC and Interglobe Aviation, that is Indigo. We have to see how good the results will be. But by and large, I think results should be good. What are coming now? So again, today we'll be very cautious because we want to see how the market reacts to 25%. Because market now has got the sense that it will be either 20 or 25%. Of course, we'll only come to know on Friday morning, that is tomorrow evening, come to know because Friday is August 1st. And the Treasury Secretary and the Commerce Secretary both talk of it being a hard deadline, excepting for Russia and China. So India included, we will stare at new tariffs coming from August 1st. We need to be a little careful, cautious, but I am cautiously bullish rather than bearish. So whatever you do, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining me.